Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not...
Oh, look out! What a slam! Being placed in the corner here.
Ooh. Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis. And Jacy Jayne have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware? And then driving the knee right into the back of the neck. Oh, using the knee.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb.
Ooh. Oh, knee to the face.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Snatched up from the canvas into a spine buster. Impressive.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse.
And that could be the first step towards Lexis gaining control.
Time now for Lexis to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And he retaliates. Headbutting.
A veritable rampage of headbutts.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Kick to the midsection. Looking for the straitjacket.
Into the backstabber.
Oh, what a quick answer. Shot right to the midsection. The champions with the double team action. And it really from behind. Schoolboy.
Shoulders down.
For the win. And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
Not even close.
There's the kick. Got out of the way.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Shot right to the midsection.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Oh, he fights Lexis back.
Floats over into the Liger Bomb.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Spine buster.
This athleticism is off the charts.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
Jacy eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on Jacy Jayne.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto Jacy Jayne with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark hit hard and straight into the pin.
Not quite there yet.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
Thunderous shot to the back.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle. To the back of the neck.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Snatched up from the canvas
Into a spine buster. Oh, God.
And that was obviously not a part of Mark's strategy.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
And Mark's resolve might be wavering here.
This is where Mark Coffey will be tested.
Hammer and sickle.
Hoisting up their opponent and dropped with Wasteland and a senton for more punishment. Up and down. What a vicious choke bomb.
Oh, what a headbutt.
And again, a veritable rampage of headbutts.
He connects with a counter.
He isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Coffey trying to bring the fight back in this one.
And he's really being relentless right now.
And each blow he lands is giving him more energy. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Going for the cover. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Mark didn't see that coming. Scooped up.
Look out! Michinoku driver.
Oh! Boom! Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion. Oh, a numbing blow to the chest.
Turned it around with a reversal.
What's he gonna do to Mark? Slam! And Coffey is laid out.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bayley and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 276 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
Here comes the Scottish Supernova.
An accomplished superstar who has made his name in NXT and WWE.
And representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience. Noam Dar began competing at the age of 15 and made his WWE debut at 22. A young veteran, this Scottish Supernova.
Yeah, Dar's already done so much in NXT and WWE, but I think his future's even brighter. This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Up into a power slam. That's gonna hurt. Knee right to the ankle. Another knee drop.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, what a power slam.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Uh-oh. Barrel roll tope. Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. And stays one step ahead.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Stops that offense from connecting. Front kick. Boom. Taking things to the top rope.
High risk.
Through the air. And connects.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Body blocking.
Followed immediately by a big elbow.
Boom, what impact.
Powered up across the shoulders and driven down with Wasteland. And a senton for the exclamation point.
Springboard moonsault.
Wow.
Cover. There's 2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Into a spine buster.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. Double springboard moonsault.
Cover. 2 count. A kick out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
And that holds Dar back.
He's able to take a stand there.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
There you go, Cole.
Dar's being carefully measured now.
What a barreling spear.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
2. And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though. Oh, man, what a strike! Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Right hand to his opponent. And what is he thinking here? He's standing on the middle rope. Got his opponent hooked up all the way up.
Look at the power with the suplex.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Oh, my God. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Down on the windpipe. He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
It seems like he has no way to escape here.
Into a power slam. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Springboard moonsault.
Wow. And would you look at this
Double springboard moonsault. Is it enough? 2. And a kick out at 2.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. Into a spine buster. Impressive.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, right to the throat.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Right to the knee. Hammer it away. Just going all out with every blow.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Trading counters here.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
I knew this match was going to be physical, but I didn't expect it to get this far.
What the hell are they thinking?
No! Avalanche follow-away moonsault slam.
And into the count. 2. What? Oh, he kicked out.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Oh! Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough. Trio of wicked German suplexes. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
2 count. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't want you. But many times watching NXT is like getting a glimpse of the future. And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Good grief, man. This is vicious.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Ow!
Snatched up from the canvas.
Into a spine buster. Oh, that might have just broken something. Oh, that's going to sting your back. Isolating the arm.
Teeing off. Blow after blow. He's on continuous assault.
He is feeling it now. Really in the zone.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
He wants it one more time.
Rolling spear. Wes went down in a heap. Eliminated. Here's the last superstar standing. If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now, because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion. Tossing them aside.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Oh, ouch. Oh, he flips that around.
Trapping the arms.
Oh, what blows to the back of the neck. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Uh-oh. Right to the knee. From the ground, up into a power slam.
Look at them, just taunting their opponent, showing absolutely no respect whatsoever. Bang!
Right to the back of the head. Vicious use of the...
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package! He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
He's really trying to rush this match.
His stamina is getting tested here.
A page right out of the Chase U textbook. Talk about a teachable moment. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, right into a counter. Oh, timely counter by Wolfgang.
German! Just pure dominance.
Oh, God. Right to the knee. Hammer it away.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
Look at this.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped. Ripped all the way up into a spine buster.
And shoulders are down. No, a kick out.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Down low with a kick to the gut. There's a swinging neck breaker. Cover! An easy kick out there. He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Into the pin. He forces a break before the count of 2.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Out of the bomb and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Great power. Inverted suplex. Oh, tossed to ringside.
Suplex brings him down.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road.
Look at this, using their cranium as a weapon. That repeated forearms to the face, goodness.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Robbing their opponent by the skull and slamming him down. Both knees into the face.
Off into the pin. Stops the ref count before 2.
This isn't even close to over. Well placed kick.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. And he goes crashing to the outside. Now going to scale the chamber wall. And Nathan got bottled up there. And shoulders are down. And he manages to kick out in 1.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
He puts him into the corner. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And he goes for the pin. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
Ripcord lariat.
Wolfgang has that determined look on his face.
This great. One face lock applied. Hoisted up. Suplex position.
And down with shot. Hudson will come back after that. He just won't give up.
He's climbing up the chamber wall now.
Not a single sign of fear in him. No. This is. Good God. Just a disgusting thud hurt here on the side.
And the count stopped short of 2. Wow. Boom, great anticipation.
Attacking the arm.
Super kick. Ouch.
Look at this agility and athleticism.
Handspring head scissors. Body drop.
Got them off their feet here.
Oh, snake eyes. Kicking in their face.
He's taking a bit of damage from the edge.
position to duke it out here in the chamber.
Cover! He got the shoulder up in time.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces. Oh, nice takedown. Oh, what a bridge. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Tilt-the-wall DDT. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Manages to reverse it. Oh, caught by the back elbow. And now he gets back into the ring.
Big forearm.
Arm pull into the side suplex.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. He kicks out at 2.
This is going to... As the opponent up for a devastating crucifix bomb.
Cover! There's 2. No way! No way!
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
How in the world did he kick out? Oh, launching into a hip attack.
Will this be enough? And a kick out at 2.
What a match.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Ooh.
With the lariat.
Looking to pry their opponent out of the corner. Great athleticism. But muscled up.
Wow, reverse powerbomb.
Ripped all the way up. Into a spinebuster. Impressive.
Cover! There's 2, and he fights it off.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Oh, no!
Absolutely insane!
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Is it enough? The cover! 2, shoulder up, shoulder up!
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Uses an elbow to... What's he planning for Jensen?
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Jensen's down, and he might be out.
2 count.
We are down to just 3 competitors inside the Elimination Chamber.
To the midsection, hooked up. Here it comes.
Spinning brave buster.
Is that going to decide it for Nathan?
From the chaos, now the final 2 combatants emerge. Who will conquer the Elimination Chamber?
And here we go, returning to the ring. Forearm after forearm after forearm. Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Ooh.
No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
This is the target. Oh, look at this.
Ooh, headbutt.
Ooh. And is he? Yeah, looks like he's bleeding now. Getting set up in the corner now.
And Frazier able to reverse that.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Big offense could be coming here.
With the head trap, both legs hooked, we know what's coming next. Muscle Buster!
The life left in Nathan might be out. This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Into
That
the
could be
cover.
Frazier's demise.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.